It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take up. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. And this time they get to him early and stick him along the line of scrimmage. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
Let's go.
Here's a throw. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Play action on 1st down. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. To throw it on first down. That's caught. Devon Achane. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing that first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
19 tight. 19 tight.
From the 17. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to the air here. On the move, headed right. The throw is caught. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You know, they call the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. But nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll run, Pacheco. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
He's got it on the slant. Touchdown, Green Bay. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
They're now set for 1st and 10. They give it to him again. Again, he hits the 2nd level. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Another try following the sack. Hyatt with the ground. And he'll go down here at the 16. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third and long for him here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Touchdown, Tennessee! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 23. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here's 2nd and 11. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing from the gun. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense up to the line fast. Pacheco hauls it in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
He's on the move. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers make it a one-score game in the first half. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Evans now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Come out throwing. Finds his back complete. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. It's the Titans looking at 1st and 10. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. That's complete right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Titans will have a 1st down. Throwing now from the gun. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Room down the left sideline. And he makes the half goal. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers tie this game at 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Carter on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Let's go.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 28. Pass taken in by Lockett. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Throwing now on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here we go. Set. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They send him left out of the slot. 2nd and 10 now. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. They connect on the deep shot. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Buys time, rolling right. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks a little short of that 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Able to find Achane. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. Brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Titans push their lead further to start the half. Well, Brock, they were obviously more concerned with a pass that wasn't coming. Great decision to hand it off, and an even better running to gallop all the way to the end zone.
Oh, that's the way it's supposed to look, right from the playbook, right? That's why you run an RPO. That defense can't be right. You're playing pass, well, I'll hand it off, and my running back can do the damage.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans double their lead to 14. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Right back to Pacheco. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Dropping back to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
The give now out of the shotgun. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Pass play now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Working quickly here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're left with 4th and short. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Looking for a throw here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
Oh, I love fourth downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Catch is made in close. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll try and punch it in. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on 2nd and goal.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Back to him on 2nd and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Titans parlay the interception into points. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the 2nd time around.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bob. Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He rolls to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Go.
They go play action on 1st. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. To throw it on 1st down. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 18 Pioneer. Check go.
Here we go, second and very long. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Packers with the football and a chance to, well, do some window dressing here in the fourth. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They go play action here. Bails out of the pocket, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he's out of bounds. Never really got a chance at reaching the marker there, so they're going to turn this over on downs. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
They put a receiver in motion right. From the 45 on 2nd down. He's going to push. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans put up even more points in a win. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans grow their lead yet again. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Pass play coming here. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They'll throw on 1st. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here we go.
Throwing once again on 2nd and 10. He's got the hook up to Ingram. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they pick him off again! Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Titans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their fourth interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. One interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Got it. Ready?
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 10. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans continue piling it on here in the 4th. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask.
Since birth, I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks.